Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are live with episode 3 of the Matt Wrestling Federation. My name is Matt Young, and I'm here with the man who, while residing in North Carolina, spends much of his leisure time in South Dakota, luscious Ogun Stringfield.
Welcome to the show tonight, guys. Tonight's show is a tribute show, kind of. It's in respects and honor to Howard Finkel, former WWF / WWE ring announcer. As you
And
may
Hall of
know,
Famer.
Hall of Famer. As you may know, he's the one we grew up with. And before we start the show, I must say, this match is for... Oh, God, I turned into Justin Roberts for a minute. For the WWF Championship. Let's
Legal
get the show
disclaimer.
started.
No WWF Championship matches tonight. We don't have the rights to that. All right,
We're just joking. It's just a tribute, Vince.
Tonight's card, we've got the final 3 women's championship match qualifiers. So the title match for the women for the pay-per-view will be set after tonight. We've got their final 4 COVID Classic qualifiers, and 2 tag team championship quarterfinal matches. So our first matchup tonight, a COVID Classic qualifier between Superman and Thanos, DC versus Marvel.
Oh, man. I don't know who's going to win that one. That'll be a thriller for sure. You know, Thanos has the power of all, and Superman... What the hell?
What the hell?
Sorry, I just saw something in the chat. Somebody's advertising their wrestling league on their chat, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, the second match of the night will be Asuka versus Rhea Ripley.
We all know who Logan's picking for that one. After that, we've got the Tag Team Championship Tournament quarterfinal matchup, Shredder and Krang taking on Cheech and Chong.
And then after that, John Moxley battles Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear pants, but he wears a shirt. I think that's kind of fucked up personally, but I respect his choices.
You gotta respect it.
And then another Women's Championship qualifying match, this time between the 2 DC Comics characters, Wonder Woman taking on Harley Quinn.
Sorry about that, Super Nesrox. It caught me off guard. I thought you were advertising your own federation.
Oh yeah, that's my friend Adrian. Thanks for joining us tonight, Adrian.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Adrian, by God, Cade.
And then, tonight, once in a lifetime,
For the
John
third
Cena
time.
versus The Rock.
Another COVID Classic qualifying matchup. And then our final Women's Championship qualifier of the evening, a triple threat match between Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and Bayley.
And then, the dream tag team match you've been waiting for a good bit of time, you know what I mean. It's Rick and Morty versus Beavis and Butthead.
My God, who could possibly come out on top in that match? And then our main event of the evening, our final COVID Classic qualifier. Former President of the United States, Barack Obama, takes on Charles Ferguson's favorite person in the entire world, Adolf Hitler, that son of a bitch.
I hope Obama can come through for us because, you know, Hitler's a bad man.
Obama never failed to come through in the past, so I can only believe that he'll do so again tonight. But let's get things started. Enough chit-chat. Let's head to the action. Superman and Thanos COVID Classic qualifying match kicking things off tonight.
Live from the coronavirus arena.
My God, I hope there's no coronavirus here. As I'm sending out the link to the stream, hoping more people will join us. We got Stan Lee as the referee for this contest.
The legendary Stan Lee.
Known for his...
Is he going to be in Thanos' corner?
Well, even though he's known for his work at Marvel, Stan Lee has contributed, albeit only slightly, to DC Comics in the past. And apparently his arms are not attached to his body. We gotta wonder if that'll hinder his ability to count pinfalls. Excelsior.
And we are underway.
Test of strength. Thanos, of course, possessing the Power Stone, enabling him to get the better of that exchange.
Super Ness Rocks 444 says, was that a T-pose?
My God.
A lot of test of strengths here early.
Is Dakota playing Animal Crossing right now?
Yes.
I hear weird noises.
Yeah. She apologizes.
Atlas moths and tarantulas.
By God. Dakota using her southern charm in order to attempt to con Tom Nook.
Rectify this situation.
Catching cricket's very popular amongst Southerners. Sometimes they're used for food in trying times. As Thanos with a low blow.
That dirty son of a bitch.
Hopefully this.
I should say this, but my Twitch PS4 app is right on time with you. I tried it out.
I just hit the 245 mark now.
Yeah, we're good. It's close enough.
Hopefully
the laptop just kept buffering, so I was like, I'm gonna try this. It's not bad.
All right, that's a good sign. Hopefully the audio is working better with this microphone I'm using. Maybe Adrian can comment on that. Yeah. Or any other viewers who might be participating in the chat.
Yes, sir. How's the audio?
That background music in this game, just much like coronavirus, ruins everything when trying to transmit our commentary. Very early on, and my arm is already starting to cramp up from trying to hold this in an optimal position. Superman makes the first cover, for his first cover of the match. Thanos just punches him in the face like a bitch.
I feel like they're just trying to test each other out right here.
Yeah, you gotta imagine that both men are trying to be cautious so as to not expose themselves to a power attack from the opponent. No, but just as I say that, Thanos takes control. Superman with the European uppercut.
Oh
no. Yeah. Apparently that was installing and I didn't know. Thanks a lot, PlayStation. DC Universe appropriate, given that Superman is in the ring right now.
The classic PS4 DC Universe is downloading. It's been happening since the PS4 came out.
Yeah, DC Universe Online was actually a PS3 release, January 11th, 2011. Yeah. I remember because I paid for it on day one, only for them to make the game free to play 6 months later, because fuck me.
We are pissed.
No, not really. I mean, I enjoyed the game, so it was worth it. I got a lot of value out of that.
Well, I was about to say, it probably made it funner with more people coming in because it was free as well.
Yep. Now it's on every console, and I haven't played it in years. But it's still updated.
Sending the link to Jerry, because I know he said he was going to join us. Dang.
I don't know how to mute this mic. So if I have to cough, you're going to hear it. By God, we're live, pal.
The finger 4.
I don't know.
Nobody can escape the 4 fingers.
4 fingers of doom. Not using the thumb.
Thanos. Whoa.
It's been a very back and forth contest. Oh, we got 4 viewers now. We're approaching
Fatty
record numbers.
Wop, my brothers have joined. They say, don't worry, fellas. The world's biggest star has returned.
You can only imagine the type of profanity they're using.
By God, Matt has corona and he's coughing into the mic from Super NES.
By God.
He said he hit him with the elbow and then he just stood around wondering what to do.
Superman with the cover, 2, and now Adrian, aka Super NES Rocks, has been hit harder than most of us by coronavirus as he was forced to sacrifice his beard. Adrian, working in the field of nursing, was forced to shave his beard in order to make sure that his coronavirus mask fit better, but then his employer suggested that he might get some time off because not as many people were coming into the clinic. Adrian being double fucked by the nursing industry.
It's fucked up. Yeah. Wait, I go back a few seconds here. It was kind of fitting that Superman hit the attitude adjustment just a little while ago.
Taking a page out of John Cena's book.
Fatty Wop thinks that Thomas the Tank Engine should make his appearance in that Wrestling Federation. And that's a splendid idea that I never even thought of.
Oh, you gotta imagine that would be incredibly terrifying to see in the ring.
Anything is possible. We'll just leave that open.
Yeah, you used to say anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation. Well, literally anything can happen here. You're not gonna see... Oh no! Dakota once again perverting beloved children's characters.
What the hell are you doing? Looks like he was gonna set up for a Rainmaker just a few seconds ago.
That was a brilliant technical exchange there.
Oh, lariat! We have 6 viewers in the chat. Thanks for everybody for tuning in.
Hey, I'm going to rely on you for the chat, Logan, because if I had it displaying on the screen, it would take up about a third of the entire screen and make everything look shitty.
I got you, big dog.
By God, thanks.
Super Des Rocks 4444. I probably just stopped saying his name and just say Super Des. Says a human Thomas the Tank Engine scares me. Fatty Wop says he never gives up. It would be incredible.
My God. If he never gives up, what if he faced John Cena?
Super Death says, we need a manager on the outside of the ring to yell at these guys to make the cover. Get on him!
Yeah, sometimes that can be a problem where the wrestlers get so into just beating the hell out of each other that they forget about making covers. Megazord is especially guilty of that. Oh, Superman.
That was weird. It almost looks like he was going to fly out of the ring.
Oh my God, Tombstone powered over by Superman.
He's dead.
I gotta remember to speak more loudly so that I can be heard.
How's the audio quality, everybody?
Superman almost 2.9.
You gotta think, if Stan Lee's arms were attached to his body, would it have been a 3?
Yeah, you gotta think. That slowed down his count just a fraction of a second.
As you see the gauntlet on the hand.
Oh my God, gorilla press slam into an RKO or diamond cutter type maneuver.
Yep, Superman just no-sold it.
Thanos refusing to go for the cover because he likes inflicting pain, but Superman, attitude adjustment. Thanos could be regretting his decision. Superman signals for peace, even though the quest for peace, the 4th Superman movie, was complete shit.
Indeed. Fatty Wop says, I got it. Thomas the Tank Engine versus Johnny Appleseed. Logan's singing the Johnny Appleseed song when he comes out. I'd pay to see that. Yeah, what is the Johnny Appleseed song? Does he mean John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith or whatever it's called?
Adrian saying that movie had evil He-Man. How dare you compare Nuclear Man to He-Man? Oh God, DDT and both men are down. I've got the chat open, of course, which allowed me to read that comment from Adrian, but still waiting to hear if the audio is good. I don't want to go back and just realize I sound like a fucking robot.
As nobody is responding to our audio questions. Maybe they're not even hearing us.
Oh no. Okay, he says the audio is fine. Thanks, Adrian.
Both these men want a shot at the title, and that means it.
My God, Superman donkey punch.
That could do it. Is that going to do it?
Oh, only 2. We've got to remind everybody that these men are fighting to qualify for next week's COVID Classic tournament. Next week, we're going to be coming to you on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern instead of Thursday due to a scheduling conflict. The COVID Classic tournament will determine New Jack's challenger for the World Championship in the main event of Matt Mania, which will be coming to you live on April 30th, which is another Thursday night show.
We have a new person in the chat. And please, I'm sorry if I'm wrong on this. Daquan?
Oh, yeah. That's a good friend of mine, Daquan Kane.
Thank God it's a new one. He says, get him, Clark.
Thanks for joining us, man. Daquan, the author of The Silent Descendants, an upcoming graphic novel. The Descent... Oh, wait, okay, I didn't know she was responding to me. But yeah, The Silent Descendants is going to be the greatest graphic novel that's ever been published in the entire history of the world. If you read copies of it in public, women will just rush you and attempt to have sex with you, or if you are into men, it will happen with the dudes.
I will definitely check it out because I really need this down.
A pop guard from a mic. I'm using a really shitty mic, but at least it's not cutting out like it did last time. I used PlayStation Gold headphones last week and constantly cutting out.
I think the quality is a lot better than last week for sure.
Oh my God! Giant chokeslam by Thanos. Really go for the cover here.
And yet, like Super Ness said, has Thanos even went for a cover?
He went for one early on in the match, perhaps 2, but not anytime recently.
He's doing his best Megazord impression.
Superman going up top. He's gonna fly. The diving headbutt, but posing instead of going for the cover. We don't have the rights for that song.
Fatty Watson, it's not bad. I can definitely hear you a lot better.
All right, well, thanks for that. We welcome all feedback. We're working with what we've got right now, hoping to continue to improve in the future as both men run into each other and collapse in the heat.
I believe, I could be wrong, because there's a lot of wrestling federations I have to announce, and you as well. I think our longest match has been 37 minutes in the history.
Yeah, Superhuman versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes.
And I believe one of the tag matches went around the same length.
This could be on the verge of a 40-minute match, but it's a very entertainable one.
We're aiming to keep most of the shows around 2 hours, but we didn't want to have any time limit draws in these tournament matches and end up shortchanging the fans from seeing a decisive winner. Thanos with multiple elbows. With Superman. Oh my God, what was that? Some sort of crazy ass German suplex from Superman. And it got the 3 count. Superman has defeated Thanos. Good prevails.
That was the move to finish it.
Jason,
that was kind of epic.
Jason Fata Russo is going to be extremely happy with the result of this match. Even though he's probably not watching, he's probably out taking pictures with celebrities. As the match gets a 100% rating, the Kent Special apparently is what Superman's calling that. Not a smart decision naming it that, as it gives away a secret identity. Although I guess that fits with the current comic book continuity.
Maybe he's from New Kid, Virginia.
My
like
God.
Our host of our other wrestling fed. But that was a thrilling opener. Heck of an opener to start the show.
Absolutely. And now we move on to the Women's Championship qualifying match, the first of the evening between Asuka and Rhea Ripley. This is a match I would...
Oh,
go ahead.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I was going to say something on the last match.
Well, I was just gonna say this is a match I would like to see in real life someday.
Oh, definitely. It's not far away, I would say. If we can get over this COVID stuff.
Now, you said you had a thought on our last match.
I think, Thanos looked very impressive even in a loss. We could very easily see him back in the title picture very soon.
Yeah, that was a back and
With
forth
a few
match.
wins.
You can't ever count out Thanos.
We've pretty much had some very good matches outside of Undertaker's domination last week.
Yeah, in retrospect, a poor choice from the main event. It looked good on paper.
Undertaker has jumped up to the Mat Wrestling Federation's Vegas odds, the top #1 bet in Vegas for the tournament. The bettors love the Undertaker.
Vegas, of course, closing down all casinos, but making a special exception to allow people to bet on the Mat Wrestling Federation. As we have Burt Reynolds, same issue with Stan Lee with his arms being partially attached. Burt Reynolds refereeing this women's contest as he is the ladies' man.
Well, I'd lose my arms too if I had to officiate an Oscar match. If you know what I mean.
I know you frequently lost the use of your arms temporarily after exhausting them during Oscar matches, so that is definitely true.
As last night we were running test matches and we were talking about Oscar sitting on my face. Daquan says, I hear Alexa Bliss is coming to Mat Wrestling Federation soon.
Yeah, she's not in any of the qualifying matches for this initial women's championship match, but she definitely will be participating at some point in the future as the women's division expands and continues to grow.
Yeah, if you guys have any recommendations or requests or anything on characters, let us know. We're all ears.
And let us know in the chat, on the Facebook page at facebook.com/MattWrestling, or on Twitter at twitter.com/WatchMWF.
Let us know dream match combinations, anything you can think of. Who do you think should be #1 contender once we get our champs crowned? We're all for the people.
Adrian predicting that this match ends in a no contest when Charlotte Flair comes out, beats both women, and forces both of them to submit. Thankfully,
that is accurate.
Thankfully, that seems to be unlikely tonight as Charlotte is in the back preparing for her upcoming match later on in the show. But we did say anything can happen.
Daquan says, I knew the dirt sheets were right about Alexa Bliss.
Oh, God. Daquan has a lot of connections, so he might know some information that we are not privy to.
Dave Meltzer.
Oh, God. As expected, this has been a hard-hitting match in the opening few minutes. Oh, as Asuka nails Rhea Ripley with a knee to the face. Followed up with a heel hook.
After that one.
Oh. What's going? Oh, Asuka looking for what appeared to be a butterfly suplex.
Rhea's like, get that shit out of here.
Rhea Ripley with the Texas Cloverleaf. Asuka gets to the ropes.
Said Heath Slater, he just got released from WWE, so he can come to MWF. He can win the title, so all 3 of B will have a world title at some point.
That is actually not a bad idea. We've been looking into hiring some of the men and women who have been released by WWE in recent days.
He's got kids too,
We've been pretty much booked up for the next few weeks and trying to determine our initial champions coming up at Mat Mania. But after that, we'll bring you a wider variety of wrestlers, be introducing new faces. And once again, in the chat or on social media, feel free to recommend anyone who you'd like to see as Asuka barely kicks out. Logan apparently so entranced with Asuka that he cannot speak.
I'm just taking it all in. I'm taking it all in.
Muting his mic so we don't hear what he's doing with his hands.
Oh, and out goes Rhea.
Oh. Big Juan supporting Asuka in this match.
As he should.
Oh, the women exchanging strikes. Thankfully, we have a 20 count outside the ring.
This my PS4 says I cannot operate, or maybe it was yours. I don't know. This cannot operate PS4 with voice commands.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I forgot to turn off the notifications. Oh well, too late now.
Bogey Binks is in the chat. Says, I am flapping.
I'm flapping.
This is so awesome.
Thank you so much, Daquan. I really appreciate your support. Daquan has been incredibly supportive and just an amazing friend and person in general. So I'm very glad to have him here.
Bogey Binks is why she dressed up as a Nazi.
Wait. I'm not sure.
Asuka did the Nazi gimmick overseas.
Oh, I was not aware of that. Maybe not something we want to mention on air. Although
Hitler's on the card.
we do have Hitler in the main. Yeah, fuck it.
In the main event.
We just have to make it incredibly clear that we do not in any way support
any of this. No. We are pulling for Obama. But I'm still pulling for Asuka. She was made to do it. They made her do it. With the cotton to gear and lie.
Oh, god damn it.
We might, 2 weeks from now, our biggest show of the year, Matt Mania. This is our Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're not very original with the names.
But it gets no bigger than this one. Join us for a big time show, 9 p.m.
Yeah, the final card will not be released until the week of the show, but we can tell you that we'll be crowning our first ever women's champion in a 6-woman elimination match, as these final 3 competitors in that contest are being determined tonight. We'll have our tag team championship tournament finals and our world championship tournament finals. New Jack taking on the winner of next week's 8-man COVID Classic tournament.
And some special attraction matches we'll have that we'll be picking.
We can announce one of those right now, though, which would be a 4-on-4 tag team match with the Golden Girls taking on the Killer Clowns from outer space. One fall to a finish. Asuka in danger of being counted out here. Ripley. Oh no, what if we don't have a win? Oh, thankfully they banged it in for the 20 count. Asuka with the hip attack.
Also, make sure you have all your caffeine. It could be an 8-hour show, just like WrestleMania.
Oh, no, don't.
it probably will be a longer show, but not too much longer.
We're aiming to have around the same number of matches, 9, perhaps 10 matches. Not going to have any time limits on the championship bouts, so that we guarantee a winner. As Rhea Ripley just tosses Asuka quarter of the way across the ring. We're definitely going to try to keep it as close to 2 hours as possible.
Super Ned says if they don't have a winner, Charlotte wins.
2.9.
That nearly did it.
Yeah, well, you might get a chance to see Charlotte winning later tonight in that triple threat match.
I wish Asuka would do that butt move to me.
I'm out. I don't even know how to respond. Rhea Ripley with the power slam. 2.9 once again, as Burt Reynolds is incredibly efficient and aroused.
Asuka will not die. Oh, what a slap.
Ripley with the backbreaker. She's signaling that she's going for something. Oh, Ripley with the vicious lariat, bringing Asuka to her feet. Oh, both women collide, and Asuka, no, neither woman apparently too damaged by it. Oh, the big boot, but Rhea Ripley collapses immediately after delivery maneuver. As Shannon returns home with ingredients for nachos.
Oh man, I am on my way.
Logan says he's on his way, Shannon.
Be there in about 20 hours.
Making nachos with Doritos. Asuka with the code breaker where Ripley immediately gets back up.
COVID nachos.
Oh,
Oh, what a counter.
holy shit. Rhea Ripley, the full Nelson slam, and that gets the 3 count as I'm caught off guard by Shannon handing me a 2-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids. Apparently she's trying to seduce me. Newsflash, you don't really have to make that much of an effort, but I still appreciate it.
I'm boycotting the rest of the show because Asuka lost.
Alright, if anybody would like to replace Logan as a commentator, send your applications my way. As Rhea Ripley advances to the 6-woman elimination match for the championship at Matt Mania in a hell of a match.
Bogey Bink says Matt fears Shannon. Daquan says Matt versus Shannon coming soon. I hear money on Shannon for the win. Super Neff says she kicked out at 3 just like Hogan did at WrestleMania 6.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with that at all. You're damn right I fear her. She will murder me one day. Alright,
2 thrilling opener matches. You know, it's a heck of a show so far.
So far, they're delivering on every level as we move on to our first of 2 tag team championship tournament quarterfinal matchups between Shredder and Krang, representing Dimension X, against Cheech and Chong, who hopefully didn't get too high before this match.
Smoking on the bomb like Cheech and Chong.
Smoke him if you got him.
Smoke him, Logan.
As I struggle to set this up. And Logan is failing to fill the silence as I set this up.
Well, as we should mention, we got Shredder and Krang versus Cheech and Chong. And you got to think Cheech and Chong, despite Shredder and Krang looking scary, they're not afraid because they're high. So they, you know.
As we experience technical difficulties because I apparently forgot to put Cheech and Chong into the wrestler pool. I could have sworn I had everything.
Well,
Everything taken care of. It should only take a minute, but I can't believe I forgot to do that.
Bogey Bink says, Matt, did you buy a new mic? I am high.
I didn't buy a new one, but I'm using a different one. So hopefully
it hurts
that...
his arm, but it works.
Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. I am just like caught off guard by my realization that I forgot to put them into the pool.
Oh, Bogey says, Matt checked to retired.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a punch in the retired.
Yeah, I've got a ton of them in there. I just put the ones that we had booked for the card into the actual roster. But we're all good now.
Dickwad says Cheech doesn't want Shredder's smoke.
He wants any smoke, from what I've heard. Alright, thanks for sticking with us, everybody. Got Cheech and Chong ready to go now. We're just going to say that they were high and forgot to add themselves to the active roster.
Yeah, man. They forgot to come out.
Maybe a preview of our roster here.
Chong.
I think there's only one choice who makes sense as referee for this match out of our roster. Snoop Dogg, the D-O-double-G himself.
Snoop Dogg. Is he going to play favorites?
That's a good question. I think
Cheech and Chong gives him some good shit. Bogey says Brad is in the pool, and Super Ness says the movie could be Cheech and Chong accidentally get the terminus killed, so Splinter is pissed and tells them now they have to save the world. 90 minutes of convenient goal ensue leading to the final showdown that we're seeing here tonight. And Daquan says Cheech and Chong were hanging with RVD.
Oh, RVD is another guy you can expect to see on a future show, by the way.
Pokey Pinks says he rolls up with both teams.
I think this is the most active our chat has been out of any of the shows so far. So we appreciate everybody engaging.
Shredder and Krang looking ripped.
Looking real jack, man.
You looking real jack, baby.
Tommy Chong with the double denim. This Logan's cat begging Logan not to beat him, as Logan's been known to do during these live streams.
Might mention before the show, my cat ate my other headphone and ripped it off right before showtime. We were scrambling to find more headphones.
Yeah, we were a minute or two late going on the air as a result.
Cheech looking sexy in that shirt.
Oh my god. Bearing that midriff. A little provocative. Oh.
Fight! Here, man.
As we reach 69 comments in the chat.
Does Cheech have breasts in this?
Those are pecs, Adrian. Oh. You gotta wonder if Shredder is forced to remove the barbs on his gauntlets before this contest because we don't want anybody being murdered.
So Bogey Pinks asked what was before Asuka. It was Superman defeating Thanos.
For a qualifying match for the COVID Classic Tournament, which comes to you next week. Next week, we're going to have that 8-man COVID Classic Tournament to determine New Jack's challenger at Matt Mania, as well as the 2 Tag Team Championship Tournament semifinal contests. The winners of tonight's matches facing each other.
Daquan says Meltzer predicts Shredder is trying to advance to a future Lights Out match with Splinter. And Super Nest says Superman and Thanos hitting each other for 30 minutes straight and nobody going for covers.
Yeah, that's about right. We got Splinter on the roster as well, so even though he's not booked in any of these tournaments, he will be competing at a future event. My arm is cramping up horribly from trying to hold this mic in place.
Shannon's gonna have to feed you nachos.
Yeah.
You got to ice your arm like MLB pitchers do after games.
And like you do after Asuka matches.
Yeah, I'm already icing it as we speak.
My God.
With some green peas. You're breaking kayfabe, Dakota.
You're using corn.
Hey.
Back and forth we go here. As both men fall down,
Shannon
gets right back up.
Shannon, in a rare display of affection, putting a pillow underneath my elbow. So
that was nice, I guess.
So rare.
Yeah, I'm just Shannon saying "fuck you" for saying it's rare.
It's never gonna happen again, Logan. Super Nest says, "Cut the ring in half, you fool."
That's a good tag team strategy there. You gotta imagine, though, both these teams have spent a lot of time together in the past, but we're not sure how much wrestling experience either side has. This being the first match for both teams in the Mat Wrestling Federation. As Malia, my cat, is standing here wondering why the fuck I'm not petting her, and wondering if she should just start licking this bag of Sour Patch Kids. Malia recently turning 18 years old.
It's kind of been a dominant performance early by Shredder.
The referee,
Maybe
Snoop Dogg, not giving a shit about the double teaming going on.
He thinks he's seeing shit in the crowd.
He's just probably looking out at the crowd like, damn, that's a lot of white people.
Oh, CM Punk is actually in our tournament, Daquan, for the world title.
Yeah, CM Punk defeated Spider-Man last week to qualify for the COVID Classic tournament.
So you'll see him next week.
In at least one time, possibly 3 matches if he goes all the way to the finals.
He could be the Randy Savage from WrestleMania 4 of Matt Wrestling Federation.
Oh, Cheech goes for the cover, but only gets a 1 count. I keep forgetting to speak at a volume appropriate for wrestling commentating, so hopefully it still sounds okay.
You've got your mind on the nachos. That's understandable.
Yeah, the nachos. I got this match going on in front of me. Malia has now began to lick. She's rubbing her face up against the bag of Sour Patch Kids and licking the bag. It's still sealed. She licked it. We've got plastic bags from the grocery store in the pantry, like right next to the cat food, and she'll beg like she wants cat food. I open up the pantry, and she just goes in there, lays on a plastic bag, and licks other plastic bags for like 10 minutes. Oh my God, Cheech lifting the Krang for the power slam.
You know, when you got all that marijuana in you, anything's possible.
Oh, okay. With Cheech, I thought you were referring to Malia.
Well, that as well.
As the smell of marijuana is currently coming through our apartment vents because our neighbors are huge stoners / weed dealers. Shout out to them.
Super Ned said this just in. CM Punk walks out on MWF. He is going to be a professional baseball player.
Oh no. It didn't work for Michael Jordan. I don't think it's going to work for Punk.
It'll probably go better than the UFC career. We might get a hit. Give up.
Cheech and Chong got plenty of hits before this matchup. This Bogey Banks, what is this? Some sort of like retarded Steven Universe emoji? I don't know what to make of this.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And I'm not saying Steven Universe is retarded. I'm just saying it looks like a retarded version. As I've used the word retarded now 3 times on the stream, we're probably going to be canceled.
Dakota loves Steven Universe.
I love
I'm aware of the show. I've never actually seen it. I know it ended recently. I know a lot of people enjoy it. It seems to have a positive, inspiring message, so that's cool.
Boogie Binks said Michael Jordan killed his dad.
Oh my God, no! Oh my God, Shredder with the scissor kick.
That could do it.
Oh, Krang going for the spear and missing. Krang's hands are the size of Christmas hams. Dapon demanding me versus the neighbors in a handicap match.
I would watch that. I need to do a quick refresh because that
Nick saying that he'll try to get drive-by it on a stream.
Give up. Give up.
Did somebody just say Stone Cold? Oh, Krang with the choke slam.
Are you watching the old stream? Because we started with Stone Cold on the one stream.
No, we didn't start with Stone Cold.
Hell no, she's watching one of the shows because I was saying Stone Cold. I know my voice.
Oh my God, Krang knocks Cheech off the apron. Looks like both men need a tag, Krang and Tommy Chong, and they're going for it, surprisingly. Logan barely saying anything on commentary. You gotta wonder if he has his mic muted and is currently being filleted by his wife as this match continues.
No. I'm trying to get caught up from the, get back caught up with the stream. There we go.
Superplex from Cheech to Shredder.
Alright, we're good.
Bogey Banks continuing to send random emojis in triplicate. Gotta wonder if Bogey Banks is related to Jar Jar Banks with how annoying he is right now.
As Bob Ross' face is now in the chat.
Oh, Krang and Tommy Chong just trading strikes. Nobody going for any covers. Oh, Krang going up top. What's he thinking here? The elbow could kill any man twice over.
I don't know why. There he goes. I was about to say, I don't know why he didn't go for the cover originally.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Bogey thinks that's my dead dog, asshole. Oh!
Ain't nothing but a mistake, as Dakota continues to say.
Krang taking advantage and dominating this portion of the match.
Oh, as he, once again, he, as Logan praises someone, they immediately have the tables turned on them. Shredder not available for the tag.
Big one says Kenny Omega versus I don't know what coming soon, says Meltzer. That's found that little piece of shit.
Wait, it says blow up doll. That doesn't show up for you?
No.
Oh, in the app on my phone it shows up. Yeah. Kenny Omega versus a blow up doll, which Jim Cornette still bitches about to this day.
You really edited a blow up doll?
Apparently, I don't know why it's editing it on your stream on the PS4, but not on the Android app. But
are you signed in?
Yeah, I think so.
It might be because it's your stream and you can see it all.
Shannon sniffing my hair a la Joe Biden.
You know what? That's fine.
Cheech and Chong with the double powerbomb to Shredder as Cheech goes up top. Flying elbow. Chong follows with a splash. Will Krang get there in time? Oh, no, he doesn't. But it's only 2.9.
That took him forever to get across the ring, and he didn't even get there.
Yes, he's lucky Shredder kicked out, because I thought the match was over at that point. Oh, Chong taking down Shredder and going up top for that splash once again. No, an elbow this time. Will he go for the cover? Or will he follow with another elbow? Just punishing Shredder. Oh no, Shredder with the claws. The claws.
Oh, that happens just as I was about to say. They were dominating this portion of the match and test it out, and it still works.
Cheech just barely broke that up. Chong with the splash on the illegal man, not doing him any good. Shredder needs to take this opportunity to tag out.
Pokey Big says Meltzer says Dora the Explorer debuting soon for WrestleQuest.
Oh my god. Twitch.tv/WrestleQuest. Make sure to check that out. On
definitely a different style.
Saturdays and Mondays, 9 p.m. Eastern. WrestleQuest has an interesting format. No championships. The main event is the championship. One of our sister promotions. As Shannon quotes Joe Dirt.
Which quote?
I'm your sister, I'm your sister.
Double team.
Something I never hope she says in a bedroom situation.
Just like that picture of the guy from Long Island.
Chong with the cover. Shredder late getting in. And Krang barely kicks out as this match approaches the 30-minute mark.
Krang refusing to die with the shoulder up and the kick out. We are 10 minutes from the record.
Of course, the Fire Pro Cloud goes close to twice as fast as real time. Shredder with a spinning back fist before collapsing. He's already winded going to tag Shredder in. Chong tagging out as well. Yeah, roughly.
Shout out to Zane for joining us.
What's up, Zane?
As he may have his own federation coming soon as well, we will certainly tune in.
Pretty soon you're going to have so many streams to watch, you're not going to have time for real wrestling.
Which, let's face it, half the time this creates better content.
Shredder with the claws again. That could be all, but he's covering him directly next to Tommy Chong, who easily breaks it up.
Shout out to all 9 viewers. That was a record as we jump back down to 6, right as I heard that. Jinxing everything.
Only showed 5. It's not updating on the app for me, but Boogie Bink saying, fuck real wrestling. Daquan and Zane both cheering for Shredder and Krang.
This is real wrestling.
Oh! Cheech and Krang just colliding.
I can't wait to go to Matt Wrestling Federation Live next year.
Unless this coronavirus pandemic ends.
Red Jet is in the chat now, says, chonging up my living room here.
Jed notorious for smoking copious amounts of marijuana and then putting on a wrestling mask in order to review shows at Red Jed's Wrestling Rants on YouTube.
We are 7 minutes away from the record of the longest match.
Oh, Krang with the brain buster, but once again not having the endurance to follow up. As we pass the 30-minute mark.
New record coming up, maybe.
Another brain buster. Krang just completely collapsing after each offensive maneuver.
You gotta think a headbutt to Krang would take more out of the person doing the headbutt, you would think, but maybe not.
Chong with multiple elbows. Now I think this is Cheech and Chong's best chance here. If they can get Shredder down once Krang's out of the ring, Krang's not going to be able to make it there in time to make a save.
That's got to be the game plan.
Will we see the Shredder-Rooney following that scissor kick? Nope, not this time. Cheech going up top for the elbow. Shredder's in the ropes though. He's got to move him closer to the center of the ring. Oh my God! Cheech Marin super kick in the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong have defeated Shredder and Krang. Krang's slow ass couldn't do shit.
Krang is all confused. Congratulations to Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong have advanced to the tag team tournament semifinals. Will face the winner of tonight's contest between Rick and Morty and Beavis and Butthead on next week's show.
I would say Cheech and Chong is truly an underdog story for MWF.
Despite getting high and being late to the match, they still managed to prevail, so I gotta agree with you there. Okay.
We got a load of people in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. We're a record night here at MWF.
Business is really picking up here tonight. As we move on to, I know Adrian's got to be looking forward to this match. Jon Moxley versus Winnie the Pooh. With Ron Jeremy as referee.
We know Mox just wants to beat the shit out of anything.
Anything and everything.
And Winnie the Pooh? Well, he just wants some damn honey.
Think of all the honey he could buy with the winner's share of the purse if he manages to become the MWF champion.
Super Ness says, I would pay money to watch Moxley go through Disneyland delivering ass beatings to all the Disney characters he comes across.
Well, Moxley's notorious for hating Disney characters and cartoon characters in general. Anything that looks like an animal but acts like a human, he fucking hates it. He's got to defeat Winnie the Pooh tonight in order to enter the COVID Classic next week. Jon Moxley.
We're going to have a slopping offer tonight. Jon Moxley coming to the ring.
We must note that I've screenshotted the chat. This is considered a legally binding agreement that if we show Jon Moxley fighting against Disney characters, you will be forced to pay us real money.
Winnie's looking pissed.
Gotta note that Adrian also praised Cheech's magnificent man breasts for winning the day. Daquan saying, Daquan and Adrian both saying, by God. Daquan considers that last match an upset. Ron Jeremy, apparently the head in his pants isn't the only big one he's got.
That's a big old bulge.
The battle of the bulge commencing here. Winnie the Pooh, don't be fooled by his childish demeanor. He has the strength and raw power of a real live bear.
I mean, look at those shoulder blades. Even though you can't really see them, but
he's busting out of that shirt. And I speak from experience. You should always be afraid of anyone that's fighting not wearing pants. Winnie the Pooh with the shot to the ding-ding.
We are gonna get sued by WrestleQuest.
It was an homage. Ron Jeremy looking like shades of Daniel Bryan, where his balls may just pop out of his tights here on paper, not on pay-per-view, but on television.
Ron Jeremy looking at Winnie the Pooh like he's a snack.
Oh no. Can you just imagine the two of them going at it backstage, slathering each other in honey, if Winnie the Pooh manages to win the match tonight?
Boogie Bink says Bear is gonna sue.
Of course, a goddamn bear being in charge of WrestleQuest. Winnie the Pooh with the early cover. Only a 1 count, though.
Shout out to new viewers. Let It Shan. Wait, that's Shannon.
That is Shannon.
Lurks. Tresanino. Welcome.
Gotta wonder if some of these guys might be from the Fire Pro group that we've joined. I shared the link in there earlier today. Gotten some supportive comments in there, so we appreciate everyone in that group for support, as well as sharing all these interesting edits and information. I just learned last night that you could actually control the wrestlers during their entrances in this game. Apparently that's news to a lot of people. As Pooh misses a spear.
Boogie Bink says Winnie is a family member of the Bear.
Oh my God, Pooh just suplexed Moxley to the outside.
Swinging neckbreaker.
By God, Winnie the Pooh with the headbutt, and he's about. Is he gonna? Oh, is he taking a shit? No, is he going? Is he? He's teabagging. He's teabagging. What?
Wrestling Federation, can you see a bear teabag a human being?
It looked like he was teabagging Moxley. Then Moxley punched him in the ass. So Winnie the Pooh sat on his face. What? I don't even know.
Unbelievable. Like Super Nets says, I'd just tap out.
Unless it was Asuka, then you just enjoy every moment of it.
Yeah, she could. Oh man, she could. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I get kicked off the air.
Oh, he's going for it again. That sick son of a bitch.
This is why Moxley hates Disney characters, because they do shit like this.
Exactly, it's disgusting. You gotta wonder why that doesn't count as a pinfall when he's sitting on his face.
I mean, it is a part of your body if you defecate on it.
Give up.
As I hear my voice coming through Logan's mic. What is box? What? I have no fucking clue what they were doing, but Pooh hits the spear. These guys are weird as shit.
Pooh was tired of that shit. He was like, I ain't playing that shit.
Oh, with the diving clothesline, but Mox immediately back up with the knee to the gut. And oh, is he going? Oh my God, the paradigm shift. That could be all. Moxley could win it here. Only a 2 count. Winnie the Pooh managing to kick out of Moxley's finisher.
Pooh's got a lot more Pooh in him than that.
Pooh just choking the life out of him. Pooh's becoming rage. Pooh hulking up after that finisher.
The ref is Ron Jeremy, Zane.
Noted porn star Ron Jeremy.
Legend. Mox doing some weird shit, man.
Yeah, what is up with that? It's like a rattlesnake sort of gimmick. Oh, the Tree of Woe. What's he going for? Oh my God. Oh my God. The Kryptonite Crunch.
Does he have enough to get up and get the cover?
Pulling Pooh out toward the center of the ring. You gotta wonder if he'll... Oh no, Pooh rakes the eyes with those bare claws. And an atomic drop. Pooh off the ropes now with the Superman punch or the Pooperman. No, that sounds like feces.
We're doing the weird taunt again.
Maybe it's some sort of exorcism attempt by Moxley trying to exorcise the demons from Pooh.
Maybe Renee taught it to him.
That is a possibility. She's Canadian and they're into some weird shit as Pooh bites Moxley's face. Pooh just pulling out all these dirty tricks. Moxley going for the Kryptonite Crunch again and hitting it. But Pooh is ever resilient. Oh, Moxley flipping off the fans apparently.
This is the most disturbing match of the night.
Pooh continues to go for the dirty attacks. Oh my God. Choke slam by Winnie the Pooh. That could be all.
He choke slammed him straight into the honey pie.
Oh, only a 2 count. Winnie the Pooh putting up more of a fight than I expected.
We got people shitting on people. We got people doing magic. We got Ron Jeremy with his ball sack hanging out.
Oh, and Zane referring to that the Superman punch from Pooh as the feces punch. Pooh missing a spear. What's he going? Oh my God! Oh my God! He's got some sort of claw fork type thing. That could be it. Pooh! Winnie the Pooh has defeated AEW World Champion Jon Moxley with every dirty trick in the book. Pooh is just he ran out of fucks to give a long time ago.
Could you imagine if we get that fucking claw versus New Jack's fork?
Oh again, that could. New Jack versus a bear would be a hell of a match under any circumstances, but that could be a bloodbath. As Winnie
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Winnie the Pooh has qualified for the COVID Classic to determine the #1 contender face New Jack for the World Championship at Mat Mania.
Jon Moxley is probably going to hate cartoon characters even more now.
As I realized that we missed a golden opportunity, or perhaps it was fortunate that we did not use a piece of actual Pooh as the referee, because that could get confusing on commentary. And now, in our second of 3 Women's Championship qualifiers tonight, we have Wonder Woman taking on Harley Quinn with special guest referee Deadpool. Who do you think is going to take this match, Logan?
Man, I'm going to take Wonder Woman. I think there's much more strength there.
Oh yeah, she's got the power advantage easily, but Harley Quinn is wily.
She has the mental game, and that's the interesting part of this that made it tough for me to pick. But I just think in the end, I think Wonder Woman is going to prevail, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be not as easy as everybody thinks it's going to be.
Yeah, people tend to underestimate Harley Quinn. She's not just insane, she is super intelligent as well. She'll psych you out.
Super nets. So, oh God, I hope Harley gets destroyed and never comes back.
Daquan, of course, rooting for Wonder Woman here.
Oh, hey, Wonder Woman is apparently on our bag of Doritos in a promotion for the movie that was supposed to release this coming June. It's now been delayed till November.
Well, you got to think Wonder Woman's the favorite just based off of that.
Or maybe it was August. I can't remember. I know a lot of the movies have been getting rescheduled for later dates. I think it was Black Widow in November and Wonder Woman in August. I don't know. It doesn't matter, I guess.
Like a famous new Long Islander would say,
What the hell is fucking? What's Black Window? I don't know.
As the majority of the chat's going to wonder what the fuck drugs we're on because they're not aware of who Adam Aitken is. And the other half laughing hysterically. Adrian Super Nest Rocks also rooting for Harley to get destroyed. Apparently he's not a fan. I'm a fan of both these women as well as the referee. As we know, I was the guy who bought like all the Marvel and DC comics, so I just love everybody. The giant swing from Wonder Woman as Logan apparently suffering another mid-match crisis. Everything okay over there, Logan?
yeah.
Super kick and a stomp to the vagina from Harley Quinn.
No.
Logan fighting with this cat once again. Is that what's going on? I have no clue what's happening here.
Alright, we're good.
Alright.
I was trying to get comfortable.
Wonder Woman choking Harley with her thighs. Every man's dream.
Agreed.
Harley with the cover and not even a 1 count. Now we got to mention that last week Captain Marvel defeated Ronda Rousey in our first ever women's match to qualify as one of the 6 participants in the women's championship contest in Mat Mania. So we could see a Wonder Woman versus Captain Marvel showdown at the pay-per-view.
A dream match to say.
Logan breathing heavily. You gotta wonder what his wife is doing to him. Are you currently engaged in any sexual activity, Logan?
I cannot confirm or deny these reports.
Wow, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Logan Stringfield confirmed to be receiving a blowjob live on air. Dakota, aka Yoko Ono, going out of her way to ruin the stream. But perhaps saving her marriage in the process.
Wonder Woman dominated this portion of the match.
Oh my god.
Hey, I have not cursed it yet.
Wonder Woman's part of her face is fading in and out for some reason. Daquan says it's such good shit. This Adrian saying we can see Harley Quinn and Charlotte in the match. Nobody wants to see Harley with the 2 count. Well, if we do see that, there'll be 4 other women in there. Oh, Wonder Woman with the cutter and the cover. Another 2 count. What will finish first, this match or Logan? Stay tuned to find out. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell, Wonder Woman, you're already in your costume. You don't need to spin around.
What would you call that? The tilt-a-whirl suplex?
Some sort of spinning suplex, I reckon. I don't even know. I've never seen that before. Harley with another stomp directly to the pussy. You gotta question the structural integrity of Wonder Woman's cervix after that maneuver.
That's one way to attack it. I mean, I gotta agree with that method.
Oh, Harley with repeated stomps and a figure four, as Deadpool has somehow stayed mostly out of the way in this match. What the hell was that? Wonder Woman.
What the heck?
Only Wonder Woman could pull that off.
And
No
it didn't
mortal.
finish it.
Only a 2.9. Harley posing suggestively before raining down left hands.
Blood everywhere.
Shannon wanted me to tell you the nachos are ready, as I have several more matches to make it through before I can enjoy them.
I better finish before I go eat the nachos, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're an hour and 11 minutes into this. I have no way to mute the mic, so I'm not going to eat crunchy chips. Oh, Wonder Woman with rapid fire strikes.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood, is what she said.
It appears that Logan engaging in sexual activity has cut our number of viewers in half, as everyone is disgusted. Thanks for killing the stream, Logan, and irreparably ruining our reputation. You know Dakota's really going to town because she usually never stays quiet for this long.
No, she actually went into the other room.
Logan now confirmed to be pleasuring himself.
Shout out to Charles in the chat.
Charles not in charge, but here in hopes of cheering on Hitler, as we all know his favorite person to ever walk this earth.
Will be taking on Obama in the main event.
Oh my God, Harley literally slapping parts of Wonder Woman's face off as Wonder Woman continues to bleed. Zane saying he's all for the Wogan sexual fantasies. Hey, I'm right there with you, pal. Daquan saying Max Lord harassed Diana. Referring to the villain from the upcoming Wonder Woman 1984 movie. Oh, Wonder Woman with the single foot on the chest for the cover and a 2.9. I think the question on everybody's mind is, will Logan be able to make it through the rest of this show with blue balls?
It started back in the Oscar match.
Oh my God. Oh, Wonder Woman, oh, too close to the ropes. That could have finished it right there. These women just, oh, Wonder Woman getting the shit beat out of her.
With the Harley punches.
Will we hit double digits in the number of viewers tonight?
One more viewer.
Oh, Harley just runs into Wonder Woman's back.
Yes, that is Harley Quinn. It's Wonder Woman versus Harley Quinn.
Wonder Woman, this could be all as she, the full Nelson slam, but she brings Harley back to her feet, and once again too close to the ropes when she hits the big move. A gut wrench into a spinning power bomb. This could be it. I know I've said that before, but Harley continues to just barely survive. Harley Quinn with the super kick in the cover. Harley, oh, pissing off literally everyone in the chat.
Oh my God. Does she have that X-Pop go away heat?
She just might. It seems like the fans are not big proponents of Harley Quinn, but she'll be moving on to the Women's Championship match at Mat Mania. She has pulled what I think everyone would consider an upset by defeating Wonder Woman.
I am curious to see. Excuse me. I'm curious to see what the chat says.
Assuming they don't all just leave. Please don't leave. We love you.
It comes down to one viewer. It's just me. 2 viewers, me and you.
All right. Moving on. If that didn't drive everybody away, this. Oh, we've hit 10. We've hit 10.
Jerry Manders is fucking kidding me.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us to double digits in viewers for the first time in our brief 3-show history.
Super Ness said, I missed the ending. Please tell me Harley Quinn suffered a heart attack and died. And Daquan said, Booker T, the hell is this ending? Yes, Harley Quinn unfortunately won Super Ness. She is moving on. He goes, what? No! Jerry Manders says Harley's ass was getting kicked the whole time, then last minute she just won. Well, she has the power of John Cena, I guess.
Alright, you've seen John Cena and The Rock main event WrestleMania twice before, but have you ever seen them do battle with an actual piece of shit as the referee of the match? I think not. So that's what makes this one special.
This is MWF, once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime seeing the match refereed by a piece of excrement. I gotta say, tonight has been one hell of a show so far from my admittedly biased perspective. None of the matches have been boring.
I would say this is our best MWF show to date.
Absolutely.
Sound-wise, it's been phenomenal.
Third time's a charm. It can only go downhill from here.
Yeah. Can't be worse than last week when we were cutting out during the main event.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. I was using my PlayStation Gold headset for the first time in a year, and my first time ever using it to stream. First time streaming for the PS4 period. And it just completely shit the bed. Apparently viewers were turned off by the ending of that last match, or the prospect of seeing this matchup, because we've lost a couple here. Have we? Oh, okay. I thought we lost Logan there for a second.
No, I was distracted by something weird.
Daquan predicting The Rock to win this match.
Piece of shit flying around the ring really fast.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the hell to do.
He is the Guinness World Record holder for fastest counts.
Yeah, you might this action, you might say, is too fast and too furious for him to keep up with. Now you got to figure that this match won't go quite as long as the others. Both these men hard-hitting, eager to put it away early. This is a rubber match in their feud.
Rubber match while they wear rubbers while wrestling. Because, well, they don't want the shit on their dicks.
You don't want shit on the dick. No, that's... you know what? I'm just gonna... I don't even know what to say.
You know what we mean. You know what we mean, Chad. I think.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jed is still here, or if he just randomly went to go pick up food at a restaurant, as he's known to do.
Let's go Cena. Cena sucks.
Jed is a big fan of eating food to survive.
Is the chat gonna be pissed if Cena wins?
I know Daquan will be.
Low-key kind of want to see Cena run Mat Wrestling Federation as the champ.
Is that your opinion, or is that something that's in the chat?
I just want to see it.
Okay, it wasn't showing up for me. Oh, it doesn't matter if you can see John Cena. Cena with the Boston Crab. He is from Boston, or thereabouts, West Newbury, Massachusetts. Cena with the Fisherman Buster.
Burnett says, I'll be okay with a Cena win if he immediately goes and FU's Harley Quinn straight to by God hell.
By God. Charles.
This is a literal piece of shit.
Yeah, he's not quite a man, not quite a piece of poop. He is somewhere in between. He is a floating piece of shit.
Give up.
Let's see. Oh my God, Cena with the electric chair into a facebuster sort of maneuver.
Is Rock gonna have the stamina?
Samoan drop from The Rock. The Rock's got the stamina to go all night long. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully one of these two men pulls out the victory in a reasonable amount of time.
Well, this could be an odd scenario. Remember when Rock beat CM Punk to go battle Cena? Well, this could be the winner of this going on to face CM Punk possibly, depending on how the bracket shapes out.
And if that's the case, you got to figure that CM Punk has a score to settle with both men. Perhaps, given what we know now about the opinions of the fans in the chat, it may have been a mistake to schedule Harley Quinn, John Cena, and Charlotte in consecutive matches. Assuming they all win, everybody could just end up committing seppuku.
And if Hitler wins, oh boy.
Yeah. Well, Hitler has a losing record overall, not in wrestling, but just in life. So hopefully that trend continues here.
We could have a riot.
As The Rock gets a 2 count, he seems to have the upper hand for the majority of this match. But as I say that, shades of Logan saying someone has the advantage, Cena turns it around. Oh, The Rock with a low blow. He's determined to keep control of this match. As Logan beating the shit out of his cat. Somebody call PETA. If you didn't know it was his cat, one might think that he was just masturbating. Rock signaling for the rock bottom, but Cena reverses it. Rock with a series of clotheslines. By God, a fisherman buster from Cena.
Nobody's hit a finisher yet.
The floating piece of shit seems to have settled down a bit.
Give up.
Have we had a pinfall attempt yet?
We've had a couple, yeah. The Rock got a 2 count just a few moments ago.
We have Atron 9K in.
Oh, wow. After an extended period of time urging Aaron to subscribe, or follow our channel, that is, he's finally here. Knowing him, he probably didn't even follow. He just clicked on the link and refused to follow us out of principle. That principle being he is a bald asshole. Oh, Cena with the attitude adjustment.
Is that going to do it?
Oh, and the STF. By God. But The Rock breaks out. I'm sorry, Aaron, I had to. Oh, it's a Samoan drop outside the ring. Oh, The Rock with the rock bottom outside the ring. Could this be a double count out? As Aaron says he's loving the ref. Probably because they have so much in common.
Oh boy.
Zayn telling Rock to catch his breath, but Rock administering, laying the smackdown here.
This is true. He's not built for endurance, at least not this modern day.
Oh, another rock bottom, but he's too close to the ropes. Rock signaling for the people's elbow. Oh my God. The Rock just knocked himself out. He's a little bit rusty, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on?
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Only in Mat Wrestling Federation can you see that.
Oh, Cena with the power slam, but he's... Oh. And the
Neither
elbow.
one of these guys have the stamina.
Trading punches now as we once again hit the 10 viewer mark. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Yeah.
Another reminder, the biggest show of the year for us, Matt Mania, 2 weeks from now. Join us.
9 p.m. 8 Central as we crown our first ever world champion, tag team champions, and women's champion amongst various other matches. Rock with the roll up. 2.
Also, we should also mention next week's show will be Wednesday night, the Go Home show.
Same time as usual, 9 p.m. 8 Central, but on Wednesday instead of Thursday, featuring the COVID Classic tournament, where 8 men battle to determine who challenges New Jack to determine the first ever world champion, and the 2 tag team tournament semifinals.
Because I'll be watching the draft on Thursday night. Lil Wayne saying.
Lil Wayne saying, shout out. As Cena hits the attitude adjustment, but is unable to follow it with the cover. What's The Rock going for here?
Yeah.
That was kind of disappointing.
Cena with another drop kick. You don't see that very often from him. Gut wrench suplex.
The Rock seems off his game this match. You know, he ran into the turnbuckle and just missed the shoulder tackle.
Yeah, I got it.
Ring rust.
He was going strong there up. Oh, Cena with an RKO. And Rock up first. Rock was in control of the match up until that point where he ran into the turnbuckle, attempted the people's elbow, and ever since then, something hasn't been right. But as I say that, Rock is taking back the advantage here, continually taking down Cena. Oh, Cena collides with the piece of shit. The piece of shit is down.
Oh my God! There's gonna be poo residue all on the mat tonight.
Oh my God! And all over the front side of Cena.
Charlotte could get hepatitis.
Oh my God! Well, we can only hope. Aaron asking if I'm going to download his edits. Yes. No. Aaron's been creating some edits of current WWE superstars, but using the naming conventions of older Fire Pro games. And his creations are actually incredibly good looking, unlike Aaron himself. So while I don't recommend interacting with Aaron, I do recommend downloading his edits.
Both men down. Running bulldog by Cena.
He's gonna make a good-looking Aaron edit. Daquan mentioned Aubrey Edwards says LPS is hell. I'm imagining LPS stands for literal piece of shit.
Yeah. LPS.
Yeah.
LPS.
Cena suplexing The Rock out of the ring.
I think these guys just want to beat each other more than they want to win.
Yes!
You know, that could come back to bite him. That's why there were no countouts last week, but as a result of too many matches going outside the ring for extended periods of time, we decided to reinstate countouts this week, try to keep some order.
We are the second most viewed Fire Pro streams live right now.
Out of how many?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Number 2 out of 11.
Wow, that's actually impressive. I didn't expect there to be more than 4 or 5 streams altogether.
And number 1 is the Wrestling Cup Classic. This is the top Fire Pro fed on. So we're only trailing them by 9 viewers.
I got the notification that they'd gone live shortly before getting on here. Well, of course, don't want you to switch over to them while we're broadcasting. They do have a really great presentation and put on some entertaining shows. So if they're not running against us, feel free to check them out. You might like what you see. As everybody leaves to go view that.
Bring it! But it is cool to be the second rank out of 11.
As we rapidly drop with people going to see that.
Holy shit!
Cena with the RKO again, but Rock continuing to no-sell it.
Hey, but they won't be as funny as us.
Oh, yeah, but now we're down to 5. What's happening here?
1, 2, 3.
Why does Cena have a cutter?
The Rock just pinned John Cena in all the commotion.
Rock is going to next week's go-home show tourney.
Asking why there's not a piece of corn in the shit.
So everybody's starting to come back now. So I guess everybody flipped over real quick to subscribe, which is okay, you know, a few seconds. Okay, Zane says the viewers will come back. They were worried about Cena winning. I can understand.
Alright, and we've got 3 matches left. 1 women's contest between Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley. And next up, to determine the final participant in the 6-woman elimination championship match at Mania. Let's see if I can remember how to do a triple threat in this game. I think I gotta do Battle Royal. Even though it's not what Battle Royal in the sense that you would normally think it is. Yeah, this is it. Alright, I'm totally professional, you guys. Once again, well, Conrad Thompson is on there, but as has become tradition, Burt Reynolds refereeing these ladies' matches.
He is the official female ref. I mean, fuck, I messed up. You know what I mean. He's not a female. He likes the females, so he refs the female matches.
That is true. 3 of the 4 horsewomen, as we saw, Becky Lynch failed in her attempt to qualify for the championship match, falling to Shayna Baszler by submission last week.
Zane says I was about to bid war on my family if Cena won.
Oh my god.
The dogs are in the enclosed pool area.
I wonder if I can put them all in the same corner here. Alright. This is not an elimination match. Whoever scores the first pinfall or submission is the winner. Referee is Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds the second. Burt Reynolds the second manliest individual in the ring after Charlotte Flair.
Hey Logan, I really like this match. The flawless women, 3 of them.
Adam would happily pay upwards of $300 per person for meet and greets with these women. He would not touch them though, because he does the hover hands thing. He's afraid of any contact with women.
As he has met like each of these like 10 times each, probably blowing like $20,000.
He's got that mailman money. Adam, of course, Taz's mailman. That is a shoot.
And Taz does not care for his mailman.
No, Taz thinks he's a weird motherfucker, I believe were his words. He's a creepy motherfucker or something like that. Which is accurate.
Back and forth action here as everybody's beating the hell out of everybody. Burt's enjoying it all, taking it in, seeing cleavage, wishing Bayley would wear shorts.
These women know they can't take a break because that first pinfall or submission will end it. They don't have to be involved in the decision to lose.
This is really back and forth. It's a lot of action early here.
Yeah, there's been no breaks here.
Even Bird over there breathing heavy. That's probably for other reasons.
Whether it be age or arousal or a combination of both.
Whacking it off camera.
Oh no.
I was like, Stick, I still see some poo residue from her little piece of shit football that smash.
Woo! I can't do the high pitched woo, so let's leave it at that. Woo. Oh, Bailey with that big double sledge. Sasha not knowing who to go after here.
I feel the only people pulling for Charlotte is the state of North Carolina.
Does that include you?
I would probably pull for Bailey.
I try to stay unbiased, but I'd like to see Sasha advance here.
She's kind of been the, kind of like quiet one out of the 4 women. As far as championships go. She has, she's won her share of championships, obviously.
4 times the Raw Women's Champion. Each time she has lost it to Charlotte in her first defense.
Bailey, just fucking standing there while that pin cover happened a few seconds ago.
Not smart.
Almost like she's just staring at Charlotte's vagina.
Adrian saying, holy shit, make it stop. I'm not sure if he's referring to the wooing or something else. Bailey countering the Hurricane Rana attempt to a powerbomb.
I'm going to say he's saying just Charlotte in general.
Oh, the wooing,
Oh.
he said. Yeah, I'd like to see Charlotte's push stop, but we'll see. We'll see if she pulls it out here. Even if she wins tonight, she's going to end up having to face off against 5 other women in an elimination match at the pay-per-view. Charlotte with the enziguri. Oh no! Charlotte is trying to piss off Adrian by wooing again.
Ooh, excuse me.
As my arm may have to be amputated following the conclusion of tonight's event.
Thank God we don't have 2 shows a week. You wouldn't have an arm next week.
Oh man, it's painful. I just
No
hope
need
it's
for the gym anymore.
I just hope it's all worth it and that the audio turns out better than last week. Aaron saying he bought the Stardom DLC. And Adrian saying that using the WWE booking committee, Charlotte will tap out all the 5 other women, or they'll all kill themselves after hearing her wooing.
I'll go the latter.
Either scenario seems plausible.
How many viewers will we lose if Charlotte wins?
I don't even want, we might go into the negatives at that point.
Even the hosters, me and you, would be out.
Yeah, we just turn off the PlayStation and cancel the last 2 matches. No, not really though. Stick around, regardless of who wins this match. We got 2 more for you. It's looking like we're on pace to run about the same amount of times we did last week. Hopefully I don't jinx it. Those tag matches are always unpredictable.
Yep.
But we've turned off the time limits for these tournament matches because we don't want to see a draw and have both teams be eliminated. Daquan saying, yes, this match has more curves than a highway, JR. An obvious Jerry the King Lawler reference. Daquan, of course, much more intelligent and good looking than Jerry the King Lawler.
Zane saying Bailey's booty is, not accurate for this game. And it's probably accurate. But hey, Ron Jeremy's package is big enough.
Aaron saying he makes a ref with fast everything for tag team matches. That's actually a good idea. I didn't create any of these refs. These are all other people's creations that I downloaded. So I'll have to look into that for future events. We're still continuing to tinker with the formula here and learn what we can do simulating these matches.
Like Lowe's Home Improvement tells me when I complain to them, they always say we're working on it.
And right after that, they're like, "You're essential."
My manager tunes in or something.
Oh no! Then you get fired on your day off. Oh, Bailey to belly on Sasha, but Sasha immediately just comes back and climbs to the top rope and kills herself. Oh, Sasha with the kick to Bailey's face and to Charlotte, the same move. What's she going for here? Will she kill herself again? No. Meteora to Bailey.
This is the triple threat suicide match.
As we continue to hemorrhage viewership. Bailey going for that elbow drop that won her the main event of WrestleMania a few years ago.
The stats of this stream should be interesting.
Yeah, I gotta wonder. We had, I think, 13 unique viewers the first week, and then it went down to about 7 last time around. So, with the amount of concurrent viewers we had earlier on, I gotta think we're gonna set record highs, which is pretty encouraging for only our 3rd show.
Matt Mania could be the highest rated show of all time. It could be our WrestleMania 3, where we have 93,000 watching the stream.
My God, just
In
imagine.
WWE numbers.
Charlotte with a donkey punch to Sasha. What's Bailey going? Oh, Bailey with the famouser. Haven't seen any covers in a while.
No.
You gotta wonder if these women realize that pinfalls count. And just as I say that, will no, I thought she might be going for it there. More wooing. Rest in peace, Adrian. His ears are bleeding, and he said we could have built this to Charlotte versus Sasha 7 if Bailey wasn't. Charlotte just standing there like an asshole. My God. Everybody's. But Sasha Banks has pinned Bailey as Charlotte stands there like an asshole. She's like, I don't give a shit anymore. Charlotte Flair has just given up. Sasha Banks advances to the Women's Championship match. Sasha Banks is our final competitor. And you gotta think one of the favorites 2 weeks from now at Matt Mania in that 6-pack elimination challenge for the Women's Championship. Facing off against Captain Marvel, Shayna Baszler, Harley Quinn. Put me on the spot. I put myself on the spot here. Rhea Ripley. And I'll have to get back to you on that other one. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't say anything and move on to the next match.
I didn't hear shit.
Oh, Trish Stratus. That was, yeah, she's the other winner. There we go. I should have had this written down in front of me instead of on a notepad in the other room.
Hey, Stedman, no.
As Logan verbally berating his cat in lieu of physical abuse. And we come to our semi-main event of the final tag team tournament quarterfinal match.
As we hit 4 viewers.
Oh no. Everyone is giving up.
There were more Charlotte fans than we thought.
Everyone here is giving up. We have Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks refereeing this contest. As Logan washing his hands.
No, I'm not.
What are you doing?
The cats are messing with the fidget spinner.
Oh. Well, that was unexpected.
Washing my hands. Oh!
Logan is severely injuring himself once again. This is the most entertaining thing that's happened all night.
Oh, I dropped the fucking mic right on my fucking foot. It's heavy.
Oh wow, we're so professional, ladies and gentlemen. Logan injuring himself, viewership dropping, like the Logan's microphone.
Live, though. Oh, fuck. Oh. I'm gonna have to call out of work tomorrow.
Oh man.
Tell him I got corona in the foot.
My God.
On the other note, though, this should be an entertaining match here.
This is a dream tag team matchup. Beavis and Butthead against Rick and Morty.
So it seems like viewership drops when we make the matches, and then when the matches start, they come back in.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. As we are only 5 away from being the top viewed Fire Pro show. As we drop back down to 5.
Are we still in the number 2 position?
Let me refresh here. We are 3rd.
No. Come back, those who have forsaken us.
There are 2 shows that are in the 8th spot. But we're only 5 away from taking the crown.
Battle of 2 of the most popular cartoon duos. I gotta give Rick and Morty the advantage here. Morty may not be much of a fighter, but Rick is a wily veteran. He's always got something up his sleeve.
I would definitely consider this an upset if Beavis and Butthead won.
As we've now gone down to 3 viewers, everyone giving up. I think Daquan might be the only one still here.
Well, Super Ness has to go to bed, so he'll read the results tomorrow, he said.
Oh no, I must have missed that when I refreshed it.
He just wanted to make sure Charlotte lost before he went to bed.
Apparently so. Rick with the airplane spin.
I guess you should put results on the Facebook page for people that miss out on the shows.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing
replays. Can't catch replays.
I was thinking about doing that, but I didn't know if that would discourage people from watching the replays if they couldn't see it live. Replays are available on the Twitch page and are uploaded every Friday to YouTube, with the YouTube link being shared on Facebook. We don't have a custom URL yet.
What we could do is do both options and then do like where you put spoiler, 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 where they got to hit read more on the Facebook post if they don't feel like going through the end of the show.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Daquan says he's quarantining with us.
Well, thank you for joining us for Quarantine Thursday nights, only on That Wrestling Federation Network. Only $9.99 a month.
Coronavirus was what inspired us to do the Coronavirus Cup, of course, in the first show, and we decided in the middle of the stream, instead of doing a one-time thing, we do a weekly show.
Even after this ends, we will be live.
Oh yeah, once the coronavirus is over, we'll still continue to stream.
Because a lot of these matches are better than what WWE's throwing out there sometimes. Even our storylines are better.
This is the only place you can see your favorite celebrities and fictional characters doing battle in a wrestling ring. Oh my God, Beavis with the big stomp off the top rope. Beavis with the Boston Crab, a lion tamer variation.
Is Beavis ever going to let Butthead get in the ring?
Butthead's come in a couple times, but not legally. And now he tags out as Butthead.
Here we go. Business is just picked up, I tell you what.
And so is our viewership. People have rejoined us seeing that we have a dream match scheduled here.
We are back in the number 2 spot. We are 2 viewers away from tying for number 1, 3 from being the top Fire Pro program on Twitch at the moment.
Daquan saying, by God, it should be twice a week. Perhaps eventually.
Eventually, maybe. But we tune into WrestleQuest. That is a very similar show that we run twice a week on Monday nights and Saturday nights.
Well, very similar in that it has the same commentators along with our friend Nick, but not similar in the storylines and the format of the show.
It's not canon, but I would say if you want a very similar show, watch WrestleQuest. It's very enjoyable as well.
Same attitude,
more content,
but a lot of different characters, a lot of bears, a large quantity of bears in that federation. As everyone has left to apparently go subscribe to WrestleQuest, we go from 9 viewers to 5.
Or they're ordering pizza and the pizza guy just showed up.
Butthead doing nothing to attempt to break up that cover.
Also check out Zane's future federation whenever the fuck that comes.
And knowing Zane, he will probably show his genitals on camera, so there is that possibility for you.
I couldn't be more excited. Zane said, yes, I will. Oh, what a double team maneuver by Rick and Morty.
My God, Morty with the Kali chop.
Butthead kind of looks like he could be like Marty Jannetty's like third cousin. Like drugged up Marty Jannetty. I guess that's always been drugged up Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, he's notorious for using copious amounts of drugs ever since the 80s at least.
He tried to fuck his own daughter.
Oh my God, let's never mention that again. That's Butthead kicking Rick in the butt before tagging out. Punch to the face. Oh, just punches from all sides. Beavis with the DDT. Morty back in. Rick. Oh, Rick with the eye poke for good measure, though. Morty the freshman.
I didn't know Beavis had those type of boxing punches in his background that he just did a little while ago.
Beavis has clearly been training for his debut here in the MWF with a striking coach. Oh my God, Beavis collapsing in a questionable position there. Butthead going up to the top, but Beavis screwing up those plans. Oh, by God, the stomp to the nads. Morty, oh, that just pissed Morty off, but apparently he's got to tag out to recover. Oh no! By God, double enziguri from Rick and Morty, followed by an elbow drop. There's frequent tags in and out from both sides.
This is a good one, I tell you what.
Definitely living up to the billing. I'm sacrificing my health to continue to call these matches, holding this mic in place and refraining from eating until after the show goes off the air. So I appreciate you for sticking with us, fans.
Take one says Logan and Matt versus Neighbors inside Hell in a Cell.
My God. One might argue that this entire apartment complex, if not the entire city of Arlington, Texas, very similar to Hell in a Cell in that I'm trapped inside it and it's very uncomfortable.
The unforgiven still of the apartment complex.
Some might say that only an insane person would move from Southern California to the shadow of AT&T Stadium where the fucking Cowboys play. Oh, Beavis with the shots and nads on Morty. Butthead with the Boston Crab. Can Morty tap out? Rick thinks he's in trouble as he comes in to make the save.
A big time save there. I mean, the turn, it was on the line there, a shot at the titles.
Not quite a shot at the titles, but advancing to the semifinals next week. Staying alive in the title hunt, that's right. Once again, whoever wins this match will face Cheech and Chong next week in the semifinals to determine who goes to the title match to crown our initial champions at Mat Mania in 2 weeks. And once again, next week's show will be coming to you live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central on Wednesday. Wednesday, a special night for 1 week only. Butthead with the rock bottom.
Would have been preempted by the dog show.
And by the dog show, I mean Lil Wayne Sane and the home dog.
Dog coder.
By God, Logan's about to get aroused again. Beavis and Butthead with the double powerbomb. Butthead Beavis flipping up. Oh, double team, just taking turns diving off the top rope onto poor helpless Rick. But Rick fighting right back.
Beavis and Butthead were screaming out, "This is for Marilyn Manson," as they jumped off the top.
Oh, Morty with the bitch slap. Oh, Beavis with the flying knee to Morty's face. Should have gone for the cover there, you'd think. Oh, what's going on? Morty with the brass knuckles. Morty pulling him from the portal in his pants. The brass knuckles. Butthead making the save. Oh no, Butthead tossing the chair to Rick and feigning as he's been hit with it.
Oh God, thank God the ref didn't see that.
Could have been a disqualification. Beavis with another flying knee, tagging out instead of going for the cover. You gotta question that logic. But perhaps it'll pay off here with the double team knees.
Shades of the Golden Lovers.
A team name that Beavis and Butthead would not approve of because of the homosexual connotations.
Especially back in the early 90s.
Beavis and Butthead not known as the most progressive-minded individuals. Oh no! Tossing the chair, getting right in front of the ref. You gotta wonder why he's even bothering. Uncle Ruck is confused.
Don't do it, Ruckus.
He doesn't know who to believe as he naturally trusts all white men, and everyone in this match is white. Oh, the atomic drop from Rick.
Daquan says Tank he'll ask, "Where's the propane grill weaponry?" Damn it, Bobby.
I wonder if we might see Hank Hill on a future episode of the Mat Wrestling Federation.
I hope so.
Beavis and Butthead, big fans of the tool sheds of men who sound and look like Hank Hill.
Hopefully we get Tim Allen from Home Improvement as well.
Tim Allen, of course, the author of the best-selling book Don't Stand Too Close to a Naked Man, which I read in 7th grade. That's a true story. I read it based solely on the title, and it delivered. I might not like Tim Allen much as an actor, but that book was funny as hell. Well, at the age of 13 anyway. I don't know if it holds up to this day. No promises.
I want to see Tim Allen versus Buzz Lightyear.
Oh no. How would that work? Oh! Beavis.
hulking up, but then Rick just with the fighting spirit manages to take Vivas down before tagging out.
Vivas with the middle finger. Not giving a fuck about Rick and Morty. Zane says, I should be cleaning something up for work, but this stream is way more exciting and important.
Well, thank you, Zane. We appreciate the fact that you're neglecting your adult responsibilities to watch us simulate pro wrestling matches between teams of cartoon characters here tonight.
Zane is going to get fired for us.
He's got 3 jobs anyway. He should be. No! Uncle Ruckus!
Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta say that's a disappointing end to a classic match. Uncle Ruckus disqualifying. Oh, we gotta get the official decision here. Uncle Ruckus disqualifying Rick and Morty, Beavis and Butthead cheating their way to a victory.
You gotta think if they're the favorite for this whole thing because of that. But when we get to the title match, there are no DQs.
That's right. There's got to be a winner by pinfall or submission in the title match, so they can't pull that same bullshit. But in order to even make it to the title match, they have to defeat Cheech and Chong next week. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
They pulled the old Eddie Guerrero on them, Zane.
At least they've got a good inspiration.
But now we move to the main event.
Perhaps the most controversial main event in the history of professional wrestling. We got Barack Obama versus Adolf Hitler, and we got us who could referee this match
Super
with Party
Ness
Boy.
couldn't get Super Ness could not get enough. He is back.
Oh my God! He knew our main event was going to deliver and wanted to be here for it, witnessing it live. Alright, a showdown between one of the worst leaders of any nation of all time, probably the worst. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me I fucked up again. No, where's Obama? He was here before. Son of a bitch. I really hope that he's here. Really hope Barack Obama shows up. We don't have any contingency plan.
I guess we would have to have it immediate. We'd have to find a substitute
For our main event of all matches. Oh no.
I guess we could let the chat find somebody cool.
Oh no. The one match we promoted above all others. Where is Barack Obama? I know I downloaded him.
Oh boy.
This is not good. What the hell is going on?
The issue, some of these like have no names and stuff.
Great. I've clearly downloaded too many people. Everybody's got two
Super
now.
Ness said Matt showing that he did not vote for Obama.
I did though, twice, I promise. Don't tell my dad.
Well, how should we do this? Let the chat choose, or
Oh no. I'm subscribed to him. I don't know why he's not showing up in the game.
fighting evil by moonlight?
Does anybody have any suggestions?
In the chat, this is your shot. This is like Cyber Sunday. Who do you want to be in this match against Adolf Hitler?
This is not good at all.
It's up to you guys. We're letting you decide. Super Ness says Zoidberg.
Let me make sure I don't have him in here though.
Obama no-showed.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
He had a softball game.
Oh crap, this is not good. Did I put him in the wrong thing? I could have sworn he was on here.
You put him in the women, that'd been funny.
At least he would have been there. Oh crap. Oh no. What's going on here? As we reach the record number of viewers to witness my complete and utter failure.
Daquan says Aubrey. Pick Aubrey.
She's only a referee, she can't actually wrestle. Oh man. We can't afford to delay for very long.
We could put in the phenomenal AJ Styles. Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman or Michael Jackson, one of the two. Cosby already competed last week, or in the first show.
Mike Pence. Robin. Steve Urkel, the Hamburglar.
Steve Urkel, Dennis Rodman, or Michael Jackson.
Oh man, Gilligan TTV says Joe Exotic.
Unfortunately, he's already in the tag team championship tournament, teaming with a real live tiger. So the first suggestion
is Zoidberg and Urkel.
In the interest of no longer delaying, I'm going to go with Urkel. We will come up with a retroactive storyline for why Barack Obama did not show up.
Dude, Urkel, as we hit a record amount right as you pick Urkel, this is your main event for a shot at going to next week's go-home show from Matt Mania tournament for a shot at New Jack for the world title at Matt Mania, our biggest show of the year. The Showcase of the Immortals.
I think that tagline might already be taken. I checked multiple times, and it said I was subscribed to Obama, so I don't know why he's not here. As we reach 11 viewers, thank you for joining.
We are tied. We are tied for the top most viewed Fire Pro Wrestling show on Twitch right now.
And now we're back down to 10 because Obama's not here.
But we got Steve Urkel, damn it. Do the Urkel. Super Ness says, if Hitler wins, then it's on your head, Obama, for no show. Not my hashtag, not my president. Hashtag thanks, Obama. Zane said, Obama left a text to Biden and said the dogs are in the enclosed pool area.
Oh no.
Come on, Urkel. You can do this for us, Urkel. Please.
Urkel is our last hope. Well, we did say anything can happen, and apparently anything really can happen as we fail to deliver the promised main event.
We want to thank Urkel for stepping in for this match, though. I mean, it takes a lot of balls to go against Hitler.
Absolutely. This is a huge opportunity for Steve Urkel and a huge missed opportunity for Obama, considering whoever wins this is our final qualifier for next week's COVID Classic tournament to determine a challenger for New Jack for the World Championship at Matt Mania.
Gilligan asked, who's your sponsor?
Oh, we're sponsored by Placeit.com. They wanted to charge $40 to remove the watermark, so I said, fuck you, I'm just going to use it this way. Place it, everybody, for all your logo needs.
Hitler trying to choke out Steve Urkel.
What?
Dakota thought it was Mr. Rogers.
Dakota might need a new set of glasses.
Daquan says Obama's making America great again.
No. Oh no, Dakota, no.
Gilligan says, I thought maybe Sharp and need TP.
We're not. Unfortunately, we're not big enough for a sponsor like that. I thought he was referring. I thought he was referring to the place that logo, the watermark on the mat. That's why I said that. Oh, Hitler shouting about the Jews.
We're to 13 viewers.
That is a new record. Perhaps Urkel being in the main event will prove to be a boon for our viewership.
And that gave us, for a split second before it went back to 11, it's the most viewed Fire Pro program on Twitch TV.
Perhaps people are interested, see what was going on, and then once they saw Hitler, they immediately tuned out.
Obama no-showed the tournament. This is Steve Urkel versus Adolf Hitler.
Thanks, Obama. Is that Jesus Christ?
No, that's Party Boy.
Party Boy from Jackass.
Also known as Jesus Christ.
Jesus competed last week in a losing effort against Captain Planet.
Yeah. Captain Planet looked impressive.
Daquan saying that Obama's busy making baby number 3.
It's possible.
We're down to 6 viewers as everybody is sick of Hitler's shit. Urkel seeing the declining viewership numbers and wondering, did I do that?
Gilligan says, I am new to Fire Pro. I have also downloaded calls that are shaded and can't be played.
Oh yeah, the situation with that is there is a move or a body part that's tied to one, or sometimes both. It's tied to the DLC, a certain DLC pack. So you either have to copy the edit and change those things to something else, or buy the DLC to use as is.
The Finger 4.
Oh wait, is Hitler bleeding? Or is that just a decoration on his chest?
Well, I think it's a decoration. Never mind.
Urkel with the decided advantage here. Well, now we know you were farting, Logan, because you just admitted it.
I had to mute my mic.
Oh, fist drop from Urkel.
Only DLC he does not have is female starting packs.
Well. Oh, Hitler with a code breaker. Yeah, it would have. You'd have to go into the move listing. Any move that's listed with red font is tied to DLC you don't have. So it could be the startup packs. I'm not sure exactly what is in each individual pack that you might be missing. I actually do not have any of the DLC myself at this time.
Steve Urkel, that walk got taken out by that drop kick that he missed. Daquan says breaking news, Brady's putting that rock over the Biden endorsement.
Bernie Sanders, of course, competed in the Coronavirus Cup on our first show as Hitler does a Nazi salute. Bernie Sanders sadly fell to Donald Trump in the first round of the Coronavirus Cup tournament. Oh yes, the figure 8 is in the base game. I'm not sure.
Eat shit!
Oh, Hitler says eat shit as he powerbombs Urkel. Oh, Hitler almost put Urkel away.
The Holocaust bomb.
Oh no! Could this be another disqualification? Really should turn those off.
That was pretty smart of Hitler to immediately drop the chair.
I really need to turn off disqualifications, but leave countouts on.
Because we have no idea who will have the chair move.
Yeah.
Yes, this is PS4, Jordan.
Oh my god, the Shote from Urkel. And the low blow. Party Boy says all out because fuck Hitler. Hitler with the... Oh.
For the world.
Urkel catches Hitler with the DDT, but Hitler first to his feet. I'm not sure. Oh, you smell what Steve Urkel is cooking. Oh my god, the testicular... It's all over! It's all over! Hitler submits to Steve Urkel!
Urkel has won the testicular claw!
Urkel was a last-minute replacement and won the match to qualify for the COVID Classic.
Did I do that?
Oh no. Don't encourage him, Dakota.
He did do that, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact.
Did you download the purple icon or make it yourself?
Oh, yeah, I made that myself. I just used the basic templates on placeit.com. It was the best I could do on short notice.
So Steve Urkel, the true underdog story, has made his way into the tournament out of nowhere.
Thank God he's defeated Hitler. And as a result, Urkel is one of the 8 men to qualify for next week's COVID Classic. Next week we have an 8-man tournament to determine the challenger for New Jack at Matt Mania for the World Championship. In addition to Urkel, you can look forward to seeing The Undertaker, Winnie the Pooh, The Rock, Captain Planet, Thanos, CM Punk, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The brackets are going to be released on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Matt Wrestling, Matt with 2 T's, in the coming days. In addition to that, you will see the 2 Tag Team Championship Tournament semifinal contests. The first pitting Joe Exotic and a real-live Tiger against Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar, followed by Beavis and Butthead taking on Cheech and Chong. So we've got a grand total of 9 matches for you, 7 in the COVID Classic Tournament, and the 2 Tag Team Championship semifinals next Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, the go-home show for Matt Mania.
Matt Mania 1.
This is the very first ever Matt Mania, our first official pay-per-view style show. So I want to thank everyone for joining us. It's been an amazing show. Lots of classic matches. By far our highest viewership out of the 3 shows that we've had so far. So we thank you for showing up, and hope you'll come back to join us next Wednesday. So for Logan Stringfield, I'm Matt Young. See y'all next week.